A lot of really hot girls, the first thing they do is reject you just to see what happened. Particularly the Russian girls, they love to reject mans 30 or 40 times and see if he's still there. Then they sleep with you. If I've got 6 nervous students with me and I've got to go do an approach and their nervous energy is getting me like a microwave and it's really loud or noisy or something and I just can't do it or can't do it, I go, what would Steve Irwin do? He'd just walk over and go, hey, how you doing? What's happening? He would swallow them with energy. And probably the single biggest asset you can have in getting better with women is your energy. If you want to take a girl back into your bedroom for the first time and she's nervous about it, you've got to be just throwing energy on her, talking to her, touching her, trying to distract her from the fact that she's likely to be having sex with a new man for the first time. If you want to approach a girl in a bookstore, you need some energy. If you want to approach a girl in a bar or nightclub, you need mountains of energy. So a lot of what the community refers to as shit tests can be defeated with energy. That's a great question. In my opinion, success with women is a balance between competence, how good your conversation skills are, how big the distance is, what your eye contact's like, how quickly you touch her, how well you handle her friends. All the stuff I spend lots of time teaching on a boot camp. That's 50% of the game. The other 50% is energy. I know guys with mountains of energy who aren't very good with women, who don't have very good jobs, who aren't very good looking, who get laid like rock stars. Because they're just, hey, how you doing? They're just throwing energy at the girl all the time. I know guys who, get this seduction thing like a perfect algorithm and they've got a lot going for them, but they just never get anywhere because they don't have energy. So energy is your biggest asset. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, sort of.
There's not a simple answer. It's like all the things I just coached Sam through. If you're doing a competent or better than competent job with all of them, and you've got quite a lot of friendly energy and you're not nervous, then shit tests are quite easy to get through. But if he walks up and says you're hot or something, or you're nervous on your approach, I mean, she's probably decided she doesn't want to talk to you, she definitely doesn't want to sleep with you, and I don't have a solution for that other than say I've got this big empty house at Eagle Bay and I just really need someone to decorate it for me. Do you know anyone who might be interested? But I wouldn't want those girls anyway. Yeah, if you make a mechanical error and she's a hot girl, you're screwed. So just, how many pussies are in the world? 3.5 billion. Yeah?
Would you recommend the same kind of approach if it's 2 girls and they're engaged in conversation? Like interrupt and then do the exact same thing, or you obviously it's going to be different?
That's a great question. If I could borrow you, could you sit and model with Rebecca a conversation you'd have if you're really into each other in the conversation and you don't want to be disturbed? Now, unless you're a loser pickup artist with a stupid hat and a bag of lint in your pocket, don't approach them. If you approach them, unless you look like Brad Pitt, you're going to get rejected, or they're going to politely tell you to go away. And every other girl in the room will go, that guy's got the social intelligence of a house brick. Don't approach them. Now, could you model, any cute guys here? Could you please model that for me? Could I get a female opinion on something? Don't do it. You see the difference? Now, they're 2 girls who are actually looking for an approach. And could you possibly do neutral? Like, if a cute guy comes up, you'll talk to him, but you're not really there to meet men, you're just talking to your friends. This one you can approach, but you got to do a good job.
Yeah.
You got to have quite a bit of energy, and you got to demonstrate early on that you've got something decent to say. The third one is probably quite easy. The first one, just unless these girls are like 6s and you're a 10, it's just not going to work. It might not even work then. You're not going to get to talk to girls on your level if they're that involved in each other. This is, my whole boot camp is basically about social intelligence.